Hello again, friends. This is Dan once again with another Bible topic. We're back in the Old Testament on this one. The title is Eli, or Father Doesn't Know Best. Previously, we had looked at Hannah, the mother of Samuel, and during this time in Israel, we saw that prayer, listening to God, service to God among the people, and especially among the priests, was getting pretty lax and evil. The two corrupt sons of Eli, the priest, were not helping at all, but were contributing to the general apostasy. And you can go back and watch Bible topic number 61 and see what went on. Eli did tutor Samuel, and he did that pretty well, but he was somewhat lax in disciplining his two sons, Hophni and Phinehas. No, not Phineas and Ferb, the cartoon. We're talking about two different characters. Eli's discernment was going downhill rapidly. When he first saw Hannah praying silently, moving her lips only, she was desperate to have a son. She was in deep prayer, but Eli, this wasn't a common thing at this point in time, and he accused her of being snot-slinging drunk. After she told him that she simply wanted a son and would dedicate this son to the Lord, Eli blessed her and said, "May the Lord grant your request." And God did grant that request. She had a son, Samuel, who became a mighty prophet. Back to the two sons, though. They were abusing their station, and for example, they were eating more of the sacrificial meat than they were supposed to, and making strange fire. God sent another prophet to tell Eli that he was being judged. Eli had made an attempt to warn his sons of their evil ways and the judgment of God, but by this time it was just too late. Eli was told by God through Samuel his two sons would die at the same time in battle, and that his iniquity would not be atoned for forever. As a priest, maybe Eli I would give him maybe a C- or a D, but as a father, it would clearly be an F. Israel lost the initial battle with the Philistines, and then they brought the ark up out of Shiloh, where it was located, and they brought it into the battle area, which was a big no-no. As a result, the Philistines then were determined to capture it. And during this battle, Eli's sons died after foolishly, taking the Ark of the Covenant into battle. As a result, the Philistines took the Ark. And there's a whole related humorous story after this about what happened to the Philistines. We'll get into that another time. When news came back to Eli, he was so old and virtually blind and extremely heavy that he fell back in his chair and died. The news of the lost ark was what did it for him, not really the loss of his sons. It was when he heard about the ark, that's when he fell over and died. I've got the links below, and may God richly bless you.